everybody, I'm Margaret Lewin and welcome to Margaret Lewin Quilting. Today is Quick Tip Tuesday and I'm going to show you how I'm going about squaring up a block that purposely was sewn together with this really neat little curve that we don't like as quilters. So here we go. I'm going to show you what I've done. The first thing I did when I made this strip was I purposely made it larger. It is a full 1/4 of an inch larger than what it needs to be. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start down here and I'm going to trim up my end. How I'm going to go about trimming up my end is I'm going to line up my ruler so that that 4-inch strip is right along my gray, and then I'm just going to trim this off. You'll have to excuse me reaching around. So it's all trimmed up. The next thing I'm going to do is I know I need my block to be 4.5 inches square. So I'm going to move this down. I'm going to take my ruler all the way and I'm going to measure to 4 3/4. So I know I've got some extra. I'm again lining up right there on my gray fabric. Let me make sure I can see it straight. It's lined up on my gray fabric, and now I'm going to make another cut. So this is the piece that I need to work at getting squared up. I know when I sewed this, I sewed a pretty straight 1/4 inch seam. I purposely used gray thread so that you could see it. That's not a bad straight seam. I think I didn't cut it straight. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler. I know I want my block to be 4.5 inches square. That's where it needs to be. Half of 4.5 is 2 1/4. So I've taken my ruler, right here is my 2 1/4 inch mark. I'm going to line it up all the way down this piece of fabric that has more gray in it than anything else. I'm going to make sure that I have at least 4.5 along the bottom and along the sides. I don't have a whole lot along the bottom, so I'm going to actually scooch this up just a little bit. So now that I've scooched it up just a little bit, I'm going to take my rotary blade and I'm just going to trim this off. I'm going to trim and trim. I'm going to remove those 2 pieces. Now I'm going to rotate my block. Again, I'm concentrating on a final block that's 4.5 inches square. I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to line it right up. So I'm 4.5 here. I want to be 4.5 down here. I'm 4.5 up at the top. Where I really want to double check is my 1/4 inch right here. And I can see I'm a little bit off. So I'm going to scooch it a little more. All right, one more check. 4.5 here, 4.5 here, 4.5, 4.5. Last check is 1 2 1/4, 1 2 1/4, and 1 2 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and trim here, and I'm going to trim here, and now I have a 4.5 inch square. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed this Quick Tip Tuesday. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to pop on over to Facebook and join our Facebook group, Margaret Lewin Quilting. I can't wait to see what you're working on over there. I'll see you again really soon. And if you're on Instagram, go follow me over there. I've recently joined and I could use some followers. See you soon. Bye.